Why, hello there. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm sorry I'm late. I could not find, for the life of me, I could not find my glasses. So I looked up and down and all around, and I've spent the last 12 months looking for my goddamn glasses, and wouldn't you know it, they were on my head the entire time. Ho ho ho, was my face red. Ha! Welcome to the Heart of Markness. The three people who are still subscribed to this channel after me taking a year off because I said fuck it. Howdy. Well, I'm back, and I'm sorry it's been so long. I've tried, Lord knows I've tried, to do episodes before now. I tried to do an episode on the Osaka shows of 71, but the release that I was going to hype because it sounded like it was fucking amazing turned out to be very, very good, but missing all the songs that I wanted to promote and show you guys. Because that's how bootleg companies do, because it's hard for them to make money off of things that are instantly available for free the second they're released. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just haven't been feeling it. Led Zeppelin isn't as big a part of my life as it once was, as it used to be, I guess. I got a new job. I've been doing that. I've been crazy busy. But also, I just haven't been feeling it. I've tried, and rather than give you something half-hearted and half-assed, I decided I would wait until I could give you my whole heart. Still half my ass, because, But my whole heart, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. But I do apologize for being gone so long. But I'm back now, and the topic of today's podcast is going to be the acoustic set from the 1977 tour. Because it's summertime, it's July 4th. Yay, America! Sorry, we're America, but also yay, we're America. We kick ass. So, that said, let's get started. Yes, as you can tell, I'm winging this because, God help me, I'm going to get a podcast out today. As God is my witness. So, let's see. 1977, that is the biggest tour that Led Zeppelin did. They were on top of the world. That's where you see, many, many pictures of Led Zeppelin, iconic photos and images of Zeppelin are from. Jimmy Page in the white or silver dragon suit. That is classic branded Led Zeppelin iconography there. And this tour was enormous. The shows were 3 hours long on the regular. Songs were an hour long on the regular. You had a 40-minute Moby Dick. You had a 40-minute No Quarter. You had a noise solo, which was Jimmy Page's homage to Lou Reed's Metal Machine music. I'm pausing so that the one person who appreciates that joke can finish laughing. I don't like the 77 tour. It's the drunkest, it's the most fucked up, highest, sloppiest, most bombastic, and I don't listen to it much at all when I listen to Zeppelin. And when I do listen to it, I listen to the goddamn acoustic set, because they brought it back for the 77 tour, and it was by and large wonderful, because their acoustic songs are wonderful, and it's not that hard to play an acoustic. It's not that hard to play like Going to California. You can play it fucked up if you're Jimmy Page, because Jonesy does all the heavy lifting. He plays the mandolin on that. And Robert's voice is good, and there are great 77 shows, don't get me wrong. They're just not my cup of tea, essentially. I will probably visit the 77 tour, with a wider scope at some point. But for now, for the sake of getting a goddamn episode out, let's focus on the acoustic set. I've chosen a couple different shows at least, to highlight. The very first Led Zeppelin bootleg I bought was a show from the 77 tour. I bought it at Inner Light Records in Manchester, New Hampshire. From the import bin, and it was Destroyer, which was the Cleveland April 27th, 1977 soundboard show. And the vinyl pressing was so bad because it was actually made from the floor sweepings that somebody collected from a vinyl, from a record factory pressing plant, that after hours they would then press their own bootleg records, is how the story goes. But my vinyl copy, which I still have, 35 years later, I still have that goddamn copy after divorces and moves. And the vinyl is actually pockmarked with, literal pockmarks in it. It looks dimpled. It's raw. It's primal. It's something you would expect to find in the Fallout universe. But God damn it, it has an acoustic set on it in excellent sound quality, and that version of Cleveland 77, April 27th, that version of Going to California, in my mind, is the default live version. When I think of it, that's what I think of. Cleveland 77, Going to California. I'm going to play it for you in a moment, and I kept in what are called the plantations, which is the talk, the banter Robert Plant does between tracks, typically, because he's Robert Plant and he's fronting the best band ever. And sometimes they got to tune up, set up, put up chairs, etc., etc. So I kept the banter in that Robert Plant says after Battle of Evermore, which they did live, which I don't think I'm going to include here except maybe a snippet as a joke, because instead of the lovely, pure-voiced songstress Sandra Denny singing her part, or anybody else on earth with that range, they got John Paul Jones to sing the woman's part on Battle of Evermore. And it's literally this. Oh, dance in the dark of night, sing to the morning light. So right there. So that's why I'm not including it. It was funny. It was a hilarious choice, actually, but it's Battle of Evermore doesn't do it for me anyway, and having a half-assed, Jonesy sung Battle of Evermore, nah. You can find it on YouTube if you want. It's, it's not that hard to find. But right after they played that, they played Going to California, and this is where this song kicks in. And you'll hear Robert Plant say, the doctor was played by Larry Badgley. And Larry Badgley was their tour doctor. Why did a bunch of people in their 20s and early 30s need a doctor to accompany them on tour, you asked? Well, it was the 70s. Bonzo and Jimmy were enamored with many substances, and the doctor was a great way to acquire said substances when the illicit channels were not available. In shorthand, that means if they couldn't hook up with opiates in the town they were in, and they were at a point where they needed their opiates or they would go through withdrawal, they could always rob Dr. Badgley's medicine bag and keep from going into withdrawals. La la la. Those of you who think that this is Jimmy bashing or Bonzo bashing, just chill out. They were addicts. It's well known. It's not hero worship. I love these guys, but the 77 tour was pretty rough at times, and it was definitely quantity over quality. Yes, you saw Led Zeppelin. Yes, they played for 3 hours. No, it was not the greatest thing you ever saw, unless you were at some of the amazing shows of that tour. California or New York, essentially, or Cleveland the night after this Going to California was performed. So, la 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 la. Here we go. Going to California, April 27th, 1977. Led Zeppelin, Heart of Markness.
The doctor was played by Larry Badgley. Well, bring it back. Are we going to have any more trouble with these monitors, Robert? They're sounding a bit, there's not enough treble on the top. Well, if that was about England, I guess this is about the good things in the United States. You remember the United States? spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke myself and drink all my wine. Made up my mind to make a new start. I'm going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes, flowers in her hair. Oh, and you can look forever. My chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that we're all the same. The sea was red and the sky was gray. I wondered how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains and the canyons start to tremble and shake. The children of the sun begin to awake. Hurry up. It seems that the wrong of the God's got a punch on the nose and it's starting to flow. I think I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I meet you in time. See you up there with a man straight and high. Find a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on a hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard, hard, hard as it seems. Ooh. It's hard. Sometimes it's terribly hard. Terribly hard. Terribly Sometimes it's terribly hard. Well, this is starting to feel good, man.
See, wasn't that awesome? I love it. I love the acoustic set. I love that song. I love that performance of that song. And at the end, the harmonies were sung, I believe, by Jimmy. I think that's corroborated by the when he was singing it, he stopped playing for a second, which is what I would do if I were singing and playing at the same time. Anyway, that song would then naturally flow into Black Country Woman, But on June 27th, 1977, at the LA Forum, Zeppelin snuck in a bit of spontaneous Delta blues, or Chicago blues, I guess, because it's Muddy Waters. They did a little snippet of the Muddy Waters song, I Just Can't Be Satisfied. And it is right off the cuff. It has feeling, it has passion, it has it's the blues, and it's just came out of thin air. They played it for a little bit, and it tapered off and went right into Black Country Woman. I'm just going to play you the snippet of the blues song, and I'm going to probably bring in Black Country Woman, maybe from another show. I'm not sure. So this is going to be just a short little snippet of a demonstration of why I love Led Zeppelin, and maybe you do too. Here you go. Can't Be Satisfied, Led Zeppelin, June 27th, 1977. And then
We haven't done dancing days for 5 years. I don't think we will again either. Well, the doctor said this afternoon we'd be all right in time. Right.
Well, wasn't that pretty fucking amazing? The reason why it was so amazing was that it wasn't all from one show, as I originally thought, because I had already recorded the ending of this, and thought I was done. Said, "Yay, Mark, good job." And then I realized that that run of acoustic numbers is actually a compilation of the best of the 77 shows, although most of it is June 27th. Black Country Woman is from the 21st, I believe. But still, it's magnificent. I love it that they went into Dancing Days, which is the only time they did that tour. I think it really had been 5 years, and was a delight to listen to. It was a fun, creative, vital band, and I enjoyed it immensely. I hope you did too. So that about wraps up the podcast. We're over half an hour, so it's a legit podcast episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and now that I made this one, I'll just keep doing it at a much more frequent pace. So again, apologies, and I promise to do better. I hope you enjoyed this. You can find me on Twitter at Heart of Markness, or my website, heartofmarkness.com. So enjoy, and I'll be back soon. Thank you very much.